What if the reason you're still stuck is not because you lack strategy, you lack talent, or you don't pray enough, but because your money, your mindset, and your mission are not aligned? In today's video, I'm going to help you understand why these three pillars must work together. I'm going to help you identify where you are out of alignment and give you practical steps to bring order, clarity, and divine flow back to your life and business. God does not just want you to survive. He wants you to prosper and walk in the fullness of your purpose. But that can't happen if you're thinking in one direction, building completely from another one, and praying from a different one. So let me be very honest. I didn't always get these three together myself. There was a season in my life where I was praying in one direction, building from another one, and thinking completely from a different one. I wanted to live a life of impact, but I had no structure to sustain the life I wanted to live. So I was just winging it. And I wondered why God was not blessing the works of my hands like He has promised. But now I know the truth, and that's why I'm showing up on your screen to share with you all so that someone can also learn from my experience. I discovered I was busy but not aligned. So my money, my mindset, and my mission were not in alignment. And there is no way you can enjoy the fullness of God's blessings if all these things are not in alignment. So let's look at why these three pillars must work together so that we can tap into the fullness of God's blessings. The first pillar is money. You have to learn to embrace it. You have to learn to exchange it, and you have to learn to steward it well. So without the knowledge of money, it's going to be very difficult to make the money, to even manage it or multiply it. And this is where I see that, most people fall short. Many people don't know how money works. And if you do not know how money works, or if you don't know how a particular thing works, how do you expect it to work for you? Or how do you want to put it to use for yourself? How do you want to make it work for you if you don't know how it works in itself? So the next thing is the mindset. There's this saying that success is 5% strategy and 95% mindset, which is actually very true to an extent, because the mind is where every activities flow from. So if you're unable to control your mind, if you allow your emotions to control your mind, you will struggle with life. So you can see why this pillar is very important, because it shapes your life, it shapes your thoughts, it shapes what you expect from life. Like, your mindset cannot be overemphasized. It is a very, very important pillar when it comes to aligning your money, mission, and mindsets together. The next pillar is your mission, which is your purpose, what you're sent to do on earth, which is very, very important, because without it, you cannot be in alignment. And that's why majority of people are stuck and struggling today, not because they don't have what it takes, but because they are out of alignment. So let's look at what these three pillars helps you to achieve. The first thing is you would stop panicking about provision. Many people today are so consumed and overwhelmed with provision. And I would always say it, you are not sent on earth to be consumed about provision. You are not sent on earth to just survive. You were sent to restructure it. And your purpose is your currency. Your purpose is what is the power you have to tap into your provision. And provision has, been set to follow your purpose. So the more you delay stepping into purpose, the more you delay your provision. Another important thing is you will gain confidence in charging from the value you provide. I've come to see that many people undercharge their value and overprice their insecurities because they don't know who they are based on whose they are. They don't know the potential they carry. They don't know the value of the potential they carry. So it doesn't make them, it doesn't allow them play full out. And it does not help them to charge the true worth of the potential. So many people charge from their self-worth. Many people charge from their bank accounts, from what they perceive as what they are worth, and not what the potential is worth. So if you're able to align your mindset, your purpose, and your money, or your mindset, your mission, and your money together, it's going to help you to charge from a place of value and not from a place of fear. Another important thing these three pillars does for you is it helps you to stop treating money as separate from your mission, because you can see that, it's all tied together. So some people think, I have to go and chase money and I have to fulfill purpose and chase money while I use the money I chase to fulfill purpose. No, your mission is meant to pay you. Your mission is what is meant to bring money to you, because they are tied together. Your provision is tied to your purpose. So your money is tied to your mission. So without you aligning these three pillars, you constantly see yourself chasing money while leaving mission behind. And the beauty of the alignment of these three pillars is you start seeing consistent results. And I mean results both internally and externally. And also it helps you to stop hustling or chasing. Rather, you align, like you operate from a place of alignment and not from a place of hustle. Because that's just the whole idea. And that's why I'll keep showing on your screen to help you see the difference between hustle and alignment. Because so many people are used to hustle, so many people are used to chasing. And the whole idea of this channel is for you to stop the chase and get into alignment. Because that's just the best place to operate from. So I think by now, the question that should be on your mind is, where am I out of alignment? Which of the pillars is out of alignment? But I just need you to ask yourself that question. But you don't have to worry so much about it because we are here to fix it. So I want to pause for like a moment just for you to reflect and truly ask yourself where you are out of alignment. So do you have the answer now? Let's continue. So now let's discuss how you can align your money, mindset, and mission together. So the first place I would advise for you to start from is your mindset. What limiting beliefs are ruling your thoughts? Because so many people have, they've put upon themselves some financial limits. They've put upon themselves some relationship limits. There are so many limits that are ruling so many people's thoughts unknowing to them. And for you to fix it, you have to identify it. You have to call it out and name it. What thoughts or what limiting beliefs are ruling my thoughts? Again, you need to ask yourself, what lies am I agreeing with about wealth, my worth, and my identity? You need to watch the previous video I did before this one. And I think it's on the myth that keeps so many people stuck. So you need to go see that video so that, it would educate you and enlighten you on why people are stuck and why people are still struggling. And if you're thinking, oh, why should I fix my mindset or why should I check with my mindset? I want you to remember this Bible verse that says that be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So I think that should do it for you because so many people have forgotten that Bible verse and what they are doing is just living in conformity with the world standards. And that is what God speaks against, that we should not, live in conformity with the world. We should be transformed by the renewing of our mind. So what does that say to you? If you want to have a transformed life, you need to renew your mind. I think that's just my interpretation because without a renewed mind, you might not be able to transform your life. And by so doing, you will not know the acceptable will of God for your life because you're so conformed to the world. So the second thing you need to do is to clarify your mission and get clear with your purpose because you cannot do everything and you cannot be everything to everyone at the same time. So you need to be very clear on who you are put on here to serve. You need to be very clear on what your purpose is. You were sent for a specific assignment, and the moment you know this specific assignment, it will set you free for the rest of your life. So let me use myself as an example. My specific assignment is to help people stop living life on default and help them start living life by design. Because so many people are just drifting through life. So many people are just coasting through life. They don't know what they want for themselves. They don't even know the kind of life they want to live. They are just living based on world standards. They are living based on the template life gave them. And that is why I am here to redirect your path to purpose, to help you live from a place of design, to help you achieve your dream life with ease. So the last thing you need to do is to submit your money to your purpose. Like I would always say, your money is attached to your purpose. And when you align your income with your purpose, God becomes your source and not your purpose. Because God gave you the power to get wealth. It's still the source. It's still the source of the power. So you aligning your income to your purpose or you submitting your money to your purpose does not mean that you forget who the source is. It does not mean that, you magnify money or you worship money or you make money the sole aim of your purpose. Now, when your money, mindset, and mission are in order or in alignment, then you can see your life and business reflect fruitfulness and not frustration. So I hope this helps you to see that you don't need more hustle, you need more alignment. So if this message spoke to you, kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, it will go a long way. Share this video with another intentional soul, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and always stay intentional with your actions, and I'll see you in the next video.